I have to get to Joe in Phoenix, Arizona. On that note, thank you, Joe in Phoenix, for holding in there. Are you there? I think he's getting there.
Sorry about that, James. I had to step away to the bathroom.
I appreciate you coming back to the phone. Nice.
All righty. First things first, total immunity for Trump. You know, it got rejected at the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals, right?
Oh, okay. Nice. No, I don't keep up with this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, it may be taken up by the Supreme Court, but that's not a given.
Right.
And I would, you never know. You never know, but I would have a hard time seeing the Supreme Court overruling that Circuit Court ruling. It was really a well-done ruling, very thorough and very well researched. So, but you never know.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Trump can take care of himself.
Yeah, the only way Trump gets out of all this legal mess, like I told you, is if he gets elected again, which could happen.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy how they're just trying to bury him out of pure viciousness and nastiness, just hatred?
We disagree on that. I think.
Oh, you think they don't hate him?
No, I know they hate him, but I think he committed all the crimes that he's being prosecuted for.
Oh, okay. So you do admit they do totally hate him?
With good reason. He's been an absolute scumbag, so yeah.
There's never a good reason to hate. You're a Christian.
I dislike them.
You're such a woman. You're like a mama.
I know you love to say that. That's all right.
But it's true. No, isn't that what mothers say? Don't hate. Now, don't hate. You remind me of, shout out to the gal.
You're the one saying don't hate, not me.
In church, no, but don't hate because, well, I mean, but you just said dislike as though that's okay it's okay to dislike, as though that's different from hating. That's what I mean.
It is different. It is different.
No, it's not, because they do hate Trump. And there's no good reason for it. There's no good reason to dislike Trump. He's not a scumbag.
He's an absolute scumbag.
He's a scumbag for Christ. He's a scumbag for America.
Nothing. He has the most un-Christ-like behavior going. Kidding me?
No, come on. He's very Christ-like.
Cheating on his wife.
That's in the past.
Just hammer that away, huh?
Yeah.
Cheating on his wife.
That's in the past. You said that already.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did. You said cheating on his wife, and you said it twice, like Satan. Satan, the accuser, keeps on repeating stuff that you did in the past to try to make us feel guilty for supporting a man of God who repented.
Okay, so I'm a snake, I'm a woman, I'm Satan, and anything else you want to get out there, James?
I mean, I don't know if Trump repented or not, but it's irrelevant. Like, who cares? That's not why you judge Trump as a scumbag. Come on, is it?
I also judge him as a scumbag because he ran up the deficit and the debt to huge amounts we never saw before.
But who does? I mean, who cares? That's not scumbaggery. He had to save the economy. He had to rebuild the military and save the economy. That's not scumbaggery.
Save the economy at all.
Are you serious? You really think of him as a scumbag over his spending?
Reckless, irresponsible spending, absolutely.
But reckless and irresponsible spending, you can say that. But scumbag over that? Really?
Just one factor of many.
Okay. Third and final one, just for now.
Just for now, he overcharged our Secret Service by thousands of dollars when they were protecting him abroad and at certain hotels. He made them stay at his hotels instead of what should have been a much lower cost and closer by hotel.
Oh.
That's scumbag behavior.
That's scumbag?
Yep.
I don't necessarily think so. This is the first time hearing about it, maybe. Maybe the second I've heard of it is very kind of niche issue. But okay. Kind of is one of these nitpickers.
I know you always say that I bring up piddly facts.
Yeah, piddly facts.
Trying to provoke me. That's okay, James.
I'm literally not trying to provoke you. I'm just feeding you back what I perceive about you. I may be misjudging you, but it's how how I see what you are doing.
That's okay. You know how I feel about you as well. So
It's not I'm not really even mad about it. It's just that's how you are. And it kind of informs why you're such a Trump hater.
I don't hate Trump at all.
Right. You just dislike him and call him a scumbag and nitpick. But go ahead.
Well, if you can call Obama a communist and an evil person, then I can say I dislike Trump.
Of course. This is America, and we're free, somewhat.
That's right.
Yep.
But Georgia, one, she is not going to get removed. It does not matter if she had a relationship with someone on her own team. It'd be a problem if she had a relationship with someone on Trump's team. Then that would be grounds for dismissal, but not someone on her own team.
Oh, this is that Fani Willis woman out of Atlanta area?
It's not about stealing money. There was no money being accused of being stolen. It's about being misappropriated. They're trying to say that she paid the guy to be on her team, and then he took her out on dates, so she benefited from the money that she was paying him, is what they're trying to argue.
Oh. Yeah, I don't even pay attention to what's going on against Fani Willis. It's amusing. Did you see how she acted?
Yeah, she was clearly very unhappy with all the things they've been saying about her, and she was ready and waiting for her chance to speak back on it for sure.
And she was nasty, huh? I caught a bit of a
animated, yeah.
Animated?
She was definitely animated about it, sure.
She was a scumbag. Scumbag.
Okay. For what? Just because she was animated about protecting her reputation? I don't think so.
She was, as JLP called her, a black beep.
I didn't hear him say that. I didn't hear a show this morning, but whatever.
Oh, yeah. You should catch it. Just as I directed Mark from Los Angeles to go check out the first hour of JLP's show where he covered the Fani Willis thing, I encourage you to check it out. I think your eyes will be opened to the evil of these black women in power.
Last thing, I know you've had a lot of callers this last hour or so. So the guy yesterday, I forget his name, the Civil War guy, said that Lee did not separate his slaves and sell them off. He absolutely did. And for proof of that, a source on that, go to the American Civil War Museum in Virginia. They talk about it in depth.
And was this Lee separating slaves' families? That's generally the Confederate American hero.
Hero, yeah, right.
He was this to do with Daniel in Texas is our resident historian, and sometimes he gets stuff wrong and he comes back and corrects it. But he said that it didn't happen. But he did say that maybe under this John Brown slave revolt thing, maybe Lee separated them at that point from their families?
No, it wasn't under John Brown. It was he had a lot of debts after the Civil War. He had to sell off slaves to pay those debts, and he separated them from them.
Oh, okay. And how old were these people when they were separated from their families?
It wasn't just one instance. He did it multiple times, so they were different ages.
Of course. But do you know, like, was it like a child separated from his or her mother and father?
From what I've read, there was some of that, yes. I can't tell you the exact age. I didn't see that.
So, like 4 years old or like 13, 14 when you're basically a man or a woman?
Well, again, I didn't see exact dates named ages.
Because separating families, or were husbands and wives separated from each other?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's okay. It happens. It's better than divorce, in my opinion.
Yeah, we disagree on that, but anyway.
I totally don't. Listen, if my parents, I shall not dox whether my parents divorced or not, but say if my parents divorced, I would be more traumatized by that because that's a spiritual evil that came between them than if the government came in or based General Robert E. Lee came in and separated my parents and said, you get sold to this master and you stay with this master. I would understand the separation. It wasn't a spiritual evil trauma. It was just a worldly, maybe injustice you could call it, I guess. But
That's
yeah,
an interesting distinction, James. Interesting.
isn't it kind? I really think morally, it's not a moral failure on and trauma by my parents on me. It's just the outside world, the way of the world, doing some thing that you could argue is maybe evil.
Mm-hmm.
So, interesting, man. I appreciate your call, Joe in Phoenix,
All right, man.
Arizona.
Have a good day.
All right, you too. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Frederick says, right out of the womb sometimes. They took the baby right out of the womb. Nice. Nice. I mean, that happens with adoptions, too. I don't really like that. He has the broadest sense of doxing on the planet. Yeah.